Merry Halloween, folks! May all your pumpkins be glowing, for the night is dark and full of terrors. And I have just the right treat for you. And by treats, I mean project ideas that are pretty spooky. We are going to be making decorations, earrings, masks, and lanterns. I have included the cut files in the description, and I will also tell you the settings that I used and the settings you could use for your machine. So stick with me till the end. Halloween is just around the corner. Welcome back to Millopine Lasers. Before we start, I have put in chapters in the video so you could jump to the projects you like. But if you watch the video till the end, you could learn some techniques and ideas that you could use for your other projects. I made this video to share some of the ideas that I had for Halloween. If you guys have more ideas like these, do share them. It will help the other viewers. First up, I'll show you how I made this mask. All you need is some thin cardboard from packaging boxes or thick cardstock, glue, and some paint. I have added the SVG file for the mask I made. If you want to make some other mask using the same technique, you can download its 3D model from the internet and use Paper Cura to make the cut files. I made the design using 2 layers, one for the cuts and one for engraving the fold lines. The design consists of individual pieces with lines within it. The cardstock needs to be cut along the boundary of each piece with the fold lines engraved within it. But make sure you engrave first and cut later. On my 20-watt X-Tool D1 probe, cardstock cuts at 100% power and 3800 mm per minute speed and engraves at 40% power and 10,000 mm per minute speed. Once you have all the pieces, make folds along the creases made by the laser. Assemble the individual pieces using glue and leave it to dry. I have added a PDF file in the description to help you put the pieces together. To hide the glue stains and reinforce the structure, I applied a coat of paint. Make sure the coat is nice and even. With that done, you can cut out a rectangle with a grid pattern for the eyes and place an LED just above the eye cutout to make it look better. If you like the project and you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It will encourage me to make more videos to help you learn cool tips and tricks on lasers. I have made some videos on how to process different materials on a diode laser. You can check those out. Also, I'll be posting more of those in the coming days. Moving on, I made a jack-o'-lantern with a laser twist to it. I used wood and acrylic for this project. The first thing you have to do is create the design. I have included the SVG file that I made in the description. Each side of the lantern is meant to fit into the cutouts on the side next to it. So make sure you design your cutouts with the thickness of the material you use. I used 5.8 mm thick fine pieces and 2 mm black acrylic. On my 20-watt X-Tool D1 Pro, the wood pieces need 5 passes of 600 mm per minute speed and 100% power with a 30 psi air assist for cutting it. If you are using a 10-watt machine, you can cut 3 mm ply at 400 mm per minute and 100% power. For acrylic, the pieces were cut with 3 passes of 1500 mm per minute speed and 100% power using a 20 psi air assist. On a 10-watt machine, you can try 800 mm per minute at 100% power and 3 passes. After the pieces are cut, all that's left is putting it together and placing tiny bulbs or candles inside. And that's it. The acrylic wall art is pretty straightforward. There are 3 design components: the web, a big spider, and a smaller spider. I fused one of the web design and big spider design together, but I have included individual and combined design files for you. I cut black acrylic sheets using 100% power and 1500 mm per minute speed with a 20 psi air assist, and it took 3 passes on my 20-watt X-Tool D1 Pro. You need to cut 3 web design, 1 big spider and 1 small spider. Once you have the pieces, arrange them and place the big spider first and the smaller one on top of it. This will give it a bit of depth. To make it look cooler, I painted the top spider Oxford blue and gave it a touch of red for the legs. You can use glue to put it all together. There you go. Super creepy spider web art. Next, we have a Halloween lamp. To make this lamp, you'll need black cardstock or acrylic. All you need to do is cut the design out. I used 3 passes at 1500 mm per minute and 100% power on my 20-watt laser for 2 mm thick sheet of black acrylic. For cutting cardstock on my 10-watt laser, I used 100% power and 2000 mm per minute speed. Once you have the pieces, glue some parchment paper onto it to diffuse the light. If you used cardstock, you'll need a wooden frame to put it all together. If you used acrylic, you could use some glue to put it all together. Who doesn't like to get dressed up for Halloween? And I think a good costume is incomplete without some earrings. Get festive with these acrylic earrings. This is easy to make, you just need some designs and cut it out. The earrings just pop right out. Now all that's left is to get my ears pierced. Or maybe not. I think that's it. I hope you have fun trying these out as much as I loved figuring it out. I'll be coming back with more videos pretty soon. So watch out for that, hit that subscribe button while you are at it, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, do let me know in the comments below. Have a spooktacular Halloween, guys. See you soon.